What is up, my peeps? It is Deej here, and it is time for questions and answers. Okay, yeah, no game show host voice. Like I said, I've been trying to get enough questions and for some answers lately, and I think I got enough. So let's get right into it. I got on Battlefield yesterday, and I actually got a message on there. It was from the fellow standing right there in front of me, MBD Hales. He's a funny subscriber of mine. I don't know if he's funny. I gamed with him a few times. He cracked a couple jokes, so maybe he's just funny looking. Yeah, I said it. What? Anyway, his question was, what are some helicopter tips? And I don't know if he really meant it for this, but I'm going to use it anyway, so fuck him. He's cool. He's a really good gunner and a really good teammate in the helicopter. Anyway, my tips right away to anyone would be, for me, I put it on Legacy because I didn't like the default flying controls, and as soon as I put it on Legacy and practiced a bit, I got it. Another thing I could say is you guys could take it to the co-op mission, that's the second one, I think it is, Fire in the Sky or something like that, and practice on that. Personally, I only did it a couple times and practiced mostly here in-game on servers, and basically I did it for about a week, and I literally sucked for most of that week, and then just somewhere along the line it clicked, and I was able to do the crazy maniac stuff I do now. Still getting better though, so I'm still learning some things. There's some swoops and dupes and whatnot. Anyway, Legacy. That for me is what made the difference. So yeah, let's get on to some more questions. And here we are on here's some comments from the original video I put out asking for all these questions. And first one is from Nori82, and I like this guy's style. He gets right down the brass tacks. He's like, priorities first, goddammit. His question is, tits or ass? Me, personally, I'm mostly a tit guy, but I've grown fond of both, and a wise man once said, it's never been a mystery that the ass is the tit's worst enemy. So, I would have to say tits first, ass 1.5. No, it's like right there behind. It depends on how you see the girl first. Is she coming at you or walking away? Okay, next. What is your reasons for buying an FPS game? And this is from Guy990. I don't know, a couple reasons I guess. I got into it mostly in MW2, that's when I got hardcore. I played a little bit before, but I wasn't much of a multiplayer, except for, now I gotta say this, and if any FPS gamer in this day and age is even close to my age, they played GoldenEye back in the day, and I played that a lot. Now that was multiplayer, but you had to have your buddies right there in-house with you, split screening, and that was kind of shitty, but man, we had hours of fun doing that. I remember being Odd Job all the time. No, I think it was Odd Job you didn't want to be because it was easy headshots because he was short. Anyway, I don't know. So I got into it and for why I play it now, it's competitive. People, you're up against other people. Who's got the quicker eye, the quicker fingers, who's consistently better. I mean, that adds to it. I don't do it just for competition because it's, another good part of it's fun. And a lot of people I like game too. So, it's probably the most popular of gaming. Now it's, well, I guess I can't say all this because it's coming into some questions that are soon to be asked. But yeah, competition, and I like shooting people. That's it. I relieve stress. I shoot people. Red flag. Don't nobody call the FBI or I'll come and get ya. Alrighty. Or wouldn't that be the CIA, Central Intelligence? Yeah, they're yeah, I don't know. FBI? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Do you play other games or genre of games or mostly FPS games? And I think, let me check real quick. Yeah, okay, this falls into another question that someone else asked. Mr. Minecraft Forever asked, do you play any other genre games or just FPS? And then Kyle Gonzalez asked, do you play RPG games also, as in GTA 5, Batman, Arkham City, etc., or do you just play first-person shooters? So I consider those both the same question, really. I play all sorts of games. I know I'm not just an FPS gamer. I do play FPS games, and that's mostly what you guys like watching. Like I put out some Minecraft videos. I play Minecraft, although not that often, being that I'm waiting on a better computer. I don't know why. I can play WoW just fine, but Minecraft gives me problems. That blows me away. I don't get it. I mean, so yeah, I play WoW. That's a huge RPG game, and I love a good RPG game. I played Max Payne recently. That's third person, and it's story based. It's not really RPG, but I love all sorts of games. Basically, if they appeal to me, and I see a good trailer, or if I'm already following that, like Max Payne, I already like the other ones. If I'm following that streak of games, I get them. You know, as far as showing you guys, I just really post mostly what you guys want to see, and that turns out to be FPS gaming. You know, if anyone wants to see anything else, just let me know. But yeah, like I started gaming when I was 5. I played Mario then, and I loved it, you know, and I moved on to everything else along the line since then. You know what I mean? So I play a good strategy game, like you know, World of Warcraft came from Warcraft itself, where it was a strategy game where, you know, you build colonies and collect resources and fight the other colonies or whatever. I love a good game like that. You know, I played Skyrim. That was amazing. Really, it all just has to do with, is the game fun to play? Is it a good story? And is the animation really good? And the graphics, animation, graphics, slash, you know, whatever. So all those matter to me, basically. A few good games that are coming out, let's say from E3, like The Last of Us makes me want to buy a fucking PS3, because I've barely, I mean, I think I've held the controller in my hand once, and I played Red Dead Redemption before I bought it, you know, and I think one other time, but like I literally have no time on a PS3. I mean, well, you know, not literally, but virtually. How's that? So that kind of makes me want to buy that. There was also this game my friend Medi showed me, Watch Dogs. Looks really, really cool. The graphics were really good, and the concept intrigued the hell out of me. So go check those out. I guess that's not really part of the questions, but do it anyway. Okay, so did that answer that? Yes, I play all sorts of games. I am an avid gamer. I do not just stick to FPS. I just have a lot of fun with FPS, mostly competition, and that's what, like I said, my buddies play. And it's what you guys like to see. But if you notice, like in my Battlefield gaming, it's really not FPS. It's, well, I guess that falls into this other question. Someone asked, do I like MW3 or Battlefield 3 better? And I kind of answered it there, but I'll get a little more in depth here. You know, I can't really say that I like either one better, because they're two different games to me. While they're both war-based and gun-based and FPS, they're completely different. You know, I play MW3 when I want to just shoot people. I want to run and gun, have small maps, get in their face quicker. Even if I die, I want to be there right away. You know, that's what I play MW3 for my twitch ability, for my hand-eye coordination. While there is hand-eye coordination in Battlefield 3, there's just, to me, it's I can relax a little playing Battlefield. You know, because you know, half the time you can be driving, or you know, you're just not always like looking around the corner to be engaged with an enemy. They're two different games. Here's a prime explanation: team versus solo. I want to play Battlefield when I have a good team, although I can play it solo. I want to play MW3 when I am solo, but I can play it with a team. You know, it's just it goes both ways, and I do not dislike either game. At first I kind of didn't like MW3, but then I got into it, and I'm really liking it now. You know, it kind of happened with not Battlefield, but Black Ops. I really hated the game in the beginning, but you know, and I still don't care for a lot of it, but I really liked a lot of things they brought, and I started having fun once I found what I liked doing, mostly the wager matches and the private matches. I just didn't like the standard gaming with it, you know, like the team deathmatch, just what I normally do in COD gaming. So yeah, that answers that, I guess. Let me know if I'm a little confusing. Okay, let's see where I'm at. Card Dictionary asks, what do you recommend for recording Xbox gameplay, and why do you use it? How do I record commentary? Okay, that's kind of two questions, so let's go into them. What do you recommend? There's a couple I recommend. Hopage is what I use, and it's great. The Avir Media looks like it replicates it pretty much the same. It is the same software. It's ArcSoft, and it's pretty much does the same thing, where it's component based, but you don't have the HDMI. It still records in 720 HD, both of those. There's also a new one I just seen. I think it was XJaws that posted about it. I'm not sure, but it was a Elgato, and apparently it's be able to do it with HDMI and record your computer. You know, there's always the Black Magics. They're a little more expensive. So yeah, let's go over pricing for a minute. Hopage is $200 brand new. The Avir Media is $150 brand new. I do not know what the Elgato is, and I am not positive, but I heard the Black Magics can run to be something like $500 or for something. Not sure, and don't quote me on that. I do know the Hopage is $200, and I know the Avir is $150. So those are what I recommend. It just depends on how you're going to be gaming. Are you gaming through a monitor, so you might want to, and you want higher high def like 1080, you might want to go with Black Magic or that Elgato, though I'm not sure how far it goes up. I don't know too much about it. Like I said, it was just tweeted and I just kind of looked into it the other day. But if you're okay with 720 and the normal what people use, go with the Hauppauge or your media. As far as your commentary, I do that with Audacity, and I think it's a pretty standard around the community. I'm not positive, but Audacity online, do not go to audacity.com because it is not them. Just Google it and you'll find it. Audacity Audio. Okay, so that covers that. I think I covered them. I think I did. Okay, so if you like this type of stuff, let me know, because I totally had fun here. Let me know if you guys got some more questions, because I want to do this again. And it doesn't have to just be about the standards, because I think we covered the standards here. We got tits and ass, we got what games I like and how I've gamed, and what I recommend to record with. So yeah, let's do this again. Let's get some cool questions. Not that these weren't, you know what I mean? Like, let's just have fun. That's all I'm saying. And ask me anything. I don't care. Just not how big. Never mind. All right, guys. This has been fun, and I'm gonna turn this off, render it, and I'm gonna go and try and play some more Battlefield because I want to get back in the air. And give it up to MBD Hales. He asked the helicopter tips question, and he was my awesome co-pilot gunner here, and I did him wrong by throwing us into the ground here. That's usually, though, I go on these streaks, that's usually how it ends, is I kill out myself. Anyway, if you guys like this video, check out these other ones. This one on the top is a tips and tricks video. It's all about battlefield tanking, and it gives you tips on using thermal optics and the guided missile. The one on the bottom is a chopper Mania. Is my first day back in the battlefield after a couple weeks of playing a couple other games, and I jump right into the helicopter in my first game and go to town. It is cool. Check those two out, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe, and as always, peeps, stay gaming.